watched with the rest of the crowd as people were beheaded, one by one. They deserved it, I thought to myself. But deep down, I knew they didn't. A few weeks later, I was joking around with my friend, and I made a finger gun at him jokingly. 3 weeks later, an armored truck drove into town. This was nothing new. This was just the tri-weekly purge. I saw armed soldiers get out of the truck. They kicked down the door to my house, tackling me to the ground, putting zip ties on me, shoving me into a truck with other zip-tied people in it as well, and driving us to one of the many holding camps across the U.S. I shouldn't have made that finger gun to my friend. I should have remembered the thousands of cameras watching every corner of the U.S., every house. There were others at the holding camp, but I barely saw them before 2 of us were grouped and put into a large cage. I saw many other cages, each with 4 people in them. Eventually, after a few months, during which I saw other groups taken from their cages to go somewhere we all knew, a soldier entered our cage, put zip ties on us, and shoved us in a truck. We eventually arrived. A few soldiers were guarding the place. A man with a sword was waiting. There was also a commander there, waiting to give the signal. We were escorted up to a block, lined up horizontally, me last in the line, and put on our knees. An audience was below us. The commander nodded to the swordsman. I watched as 3 other people in my group were beheaded, until the swordsman got to me and raised his blade. My name is Dave. The year is 2026. Freedom of speech and freedom of expression were rescinded due to so-called threats of terrorism. But now that I am about to die, I can finally speak my opinion. Fight, people! Fight this oppression! I shout to the crowd, just before the swordsman brings his blade down. Subscribe, like, comment, share, and I'll see you next week with a brand new episode of The Scary Show.